All right, so welcome to the Shine Bright team call. It is Wednesday. Oh my gosh, it's the 29th, so we're almost done with August, which is super exciting. I'm so ready to start fresh. I say that every month, but I really am. I am always ready for the next month. So anyhow, a couple of announcements. Super Saturday is October 20th. There's one in Austin. Coach Tulin is coming. I don't know if tickets have gone on sale. Tickets have gone on sale for that already. So if you want to grab your VIP ticket, you can. If you want to grab a regular ticket, you can. I will not actually be at this Super Saturday. I got the opportunity to go to the Josh Coates event, the 2-day event that Melanie Mitro, Andrea, Crystal Courier, Micah Folsom, all of those ladies are speaking at. So I'm flying up there with Andrea, and I'm going to spend the weekend in Tulsa instead of that Super Saturday. I wanted to see you guys and squeeze your faces, but I couldn't pass up the opportunity to go see Josh Coates and all the top coaches in the company. I had to go see that. So I'm going to bring back plenty for you guys from that. But the 20th of October, I'm sure there are people that live in that area that can house you if you need it. You just get with somebody on the team. People can take care of you, okay? Don't stress about that. Or like Robin, if you want to, drive to Waco and then you and Becca drive the rest of the way down, whatever. So y'all work that out, and I'll be like stalking your Instagrams for pictures. Yes. Yeah. More exciting announcements coming later. All right, good talk. So tonight I wanted to speak on belief. Okay, I've been talking with some of you, just like, not really talking, more like venting to some of you about how much I have not felt like a queen or a goddess, and how much my belief has slipped in myself and my abilities in the last few weeks, really. I started the month off really excited and really strong, and I keep pushing the wrong buttons on my computer. Okay, I started the week off, or the month off really strong. I sold like 4 challenge packs in the first week of the month, and I haven't done jack shit since then. I feel like I've been spinning my wheels, and my belief in just my ability to do this to the extent that I want to has slipped so much. But I don't want you guys to feel the weight of that, because there's an end to this story that is very uplifting. So I for a week or so, maybe like 9 days, I just sat in this space of, what am I doing right now? Like, I'm not in my masculine energy. I'm grinding because I have to, but I'm not doing it like purposefully or with intent. I'm just doing it because it's habit, which is good. Habit creates motion in some sense, but it doesn't create the sort of abundance that I'm after. And I wasn't in this like feminine energy of flow. I was like, oh my God, fuck spirituality. Like, I can't do this right now. And so I was just like sitting in this limbo. I heard a podcast this morning with Ryan Yokomi, and he was on this podcast called The Luscious Hustle. Super cool name. So I'm starting to check out some episodes from there. But he was talking about how there is yin and yang, right? Feminine and masculine, like warrior and healer. But there's also this third energy that is just being. And it's so weird, because we're always trying to find the balance between feminine flow and masculine intention, and or masculine motion or masculine actions. And I felt like, oh my gosh, I'm not in either of these. What is wrong with me? Am I depressed? Am I, do I have a block going on? And the truth is that there are just seasons of life where you won't lean heavy into the feminine and you won't lean heavy into the masculine, and you still have to find a way to live and take steps forward. Okay? So just know that if and when you are ever in that space, it is normal and it is okay, and you need to feel it. But you need to find a way to get out of it. Okay? So mine lasted like 9 days. That was way too long for my comfort. I just started feeling like much more in flow yesterday morning. And here's how I did it. I was like, I'm fucking sick of feeling like this. Because for the first few days, you know, those of you that deal with anxiety or depression, like those first few days of those new feelings, you're like, I'm just going to sit here. I don't want to get better. I don't want to change. I don't want to feel like this. And it's almost just like your ego is like, yep, I'm fucking comfortable and I'm not going anywhere. So that was kind of what that was for me. And I feel like I used to think of it as depression, but now I just think of it as a different kind of energy. It's that energy of being. I'm not in masculine or feminine flow. And so I was like, okay, I finally talked myself into doing something small. I was like, I don't want to journal. That sounds like too much work, too much effort, not physically, but like emotionally, I could not like give myself enough space to do it. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to take something in. Like I'm just going to digest something. So I literally just went onto YouTube and I Googled Beachbody coach belief, because I wanted someone that like, I didn't want like Oprah talking to me. I was like, I want to talk about my business. Like, it's not belief in myself. Like, everything in life was going really, really well. Like, I was losing weight I'm losing weight and I freaking love my job and I have so much energy. It's stupid. Like, I don't even know what to do with myself sometimes. And I get to the end of the day and I'm like, what's wrong with me? Like, why am I okay right now? Why am I not like hating my life? And so it was just like this one component, this business component was like not working for me. So I was like, okay, I like want something very specific to this because I know the other parts of my life are in alignment right now. So I found this video on that Chelsea Pearson did. Chelsea is a 15-star. Her and Rob run their business together. She's basically the world's most adorable badass. And she dropped this quote and it says, your reality is a reflection of your strongest belief. I'm going to say it one more time because I know someone's writing it down. Your reality is a reflection of your strongest belief. So look around you. Everything that surrounds you, you have manifested that through your beliefs. That is your strongest belief. What you have created is a reflection of your strongest belief. When you believe you can have more, and when you visualize more and you manifest more, you receive more. And your belief grows. The more you receive, the more belief you have. Okay? But it works both ways, because the more belief you have, the bigger your dreams get, the more you receive, the more you believe, and it keeps going and going and going. So what is belief? Belief is faith. Okay? We can talk about a higher power, we can talk about in yourself, whatever, but like belief is faith, and faith needs space. You have to hold faith in order to let God or the universe or whatever being move for you. You have to hold space. Belief is faith, and faith requires space. Okay? Belief is trust, and trust also needs space. And I didn't think that at first. You think trust, you think like locking arms, right? You think just like really tight trust. But when I stopped to think about it, so whenever I've like in past relationships before I was married, when I would cling to somebody, it was because I didn't trust them. When I would frantically text somebody, cough, we know who I'm talking about, cough, it was because I didn't trust him. When I was calling 8 times in a row because he wouldn't answer my phone call, it's because I didn't trust him. I could not talk to Jet for 2 days, and I would miss the shit out of him, but I would be fine because I trust him. Trust is like validified through your ability to give space. So belief is giving space. It's not clinging so desperately to something that you're forcing it to become part of you. Belief is knowing that it's coming to you because you've given it space to come to you. You are not closed off from it. You're available to it. That is belief. So what does that look like in your day-to-day life? We've talked about it 100 million times, but just visualizing, knowing what it is that you're going after, knowing your why, knowing what your life is going to look like when you achieve the next thing. And that achievement's not the end of the road. You're going to want the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. Okay? So you have to decide, what do you believe in? Do you believe that you are the next diamond coach on Team Shine Bright? Do you believe that you are going to be $1 million earner? Do you believe that you're going to help 3 people this month? Do you believe that you're going to lose the weight by the time you said you were going to lose the weight? Do you believe that you can stick to a nutrition plan that feels good for you? Do you believe that you can communicate openly on social media? Do you believe that you're the next elite coach? Do you believe that you're going to be on stage? Do you believe those things? What do you believe? Because if you don't know what you believe, you're not going anywhere. You're just guessing. You have to know where you are going. You have to know, and you're allowed to change your mind a dozen times. I've said to myself, I want to be an elite coach. I don't give a shit about elite. I don't care. I want to make this business a point of influence. It's influence in a world that needs a positive influence. I want to make this a blessing, an extreme blessing for my family. I want this business to empower me to do whatever else I want. Okay? So here's some ways to practice your belief, that is. Affirmations. I got really good at affirmations, and then I got really bad at affirmations. So I wrote some affirmations on my mirror in my office, and one of them says, I am worthy of my every desire. And the other one says, I am on stage. Those are my 2 biggest affirmations right now. I got goosebumps talking about it because I can literally see what it's like standing on that stage. And it's so cool because I don't see myself. I see from my perspective, looking out. It's bright AF. I can't see anybody, but I don't care because I'm on stage like I said I would be. Belief can come through journaling. Like I said, sometimes when my belief is really low, I'm not able to produce, but I am able to receive. So, but when I am able to produce, journaling has been really powerful for me. I actually journaled this morning, and I just wrote a bunch of affirmations. I rewrote the rules. I rewrote my belief because my belief as of late has been, I've let my family down. My belief as of late has been, my business is a burden to my husband. My belief as of late has been, I am not where I'm supposed to be. So I wrote a few affirmations, and that really helped. That really helped when you're in a place to be able to produce something, even if you don't feel it all the way, but you're you can formulate the idea of feeling it. Does that make sense? Do you feel the difference? If you can formulate the idea of feeling it, then that is going to be a great start, and you can revisit that journaling later. You can add on to it. You can read it out loud. You do all of those things. Belief can also take form in meditation and visualization. Sometimes when I'm really tired and I don't have the energy to consume something and take notes, or I can't produce something like journaling, I will just go on YouTube and type in meditation for visualization, meditation for blah, blah, blah. And you can find a 10-minute meditation. And I usually just lay on the floor or lay on my couch or sit in the corner of my office and do my little meditation. And I've never regretted doing a meditation. I'm never ooh, I'm gonna meditate this morning. That sounds fucking terrible. But I never regret it, just like my workouts, So like I said, I've personally struggled with belief so much in the last couple of like week and a half or so. And I had to feel it and I had to go through it in order to come out the other side. And at the deepest point of it, Lindsay said, maybe you have to go through this so that you can come out the other side with a new vision or a new idea. And I was like, maybe so. So each night, once I was past that phase of like, fuck this, I don't want to do it anymore. Once I was past that phase of like, I'm just going to stay depressed and mad. Once I was past that and I was able to like start trying to feel better, I read this quote out loud every night. And Lindsay put it in my office, or she sent it to me so I could put it in my office. And this is for when you're feeling anxious or when you want to, like if you've had a day or you're in a season and you want to wake up different the next day. Finish every day and be done with it. By the way, I will like stood in my office and I'm looking at this and it's on my shelf and I'm literally just like standing in my office, like feet under my shoulders, hands by my side, staring at this quote, reading it out loud like a fucking weirdo. Okay. And I'm like, I get halfway through it and I start sobbing. So it says, finish every day and be done with it. You have done what you could. Some blunders and absurdities no doubt have crept in. Forget them as soon as you can. Tomorrow is a new day. Begin it well and serenely and with too high a spirit to be cumbered with your old nonsense. This is all that is good and fair. It is too dear with its hopes and invitations to waste a moment on yesterdays. If you just Google Ralph Waldo Emerson, finish every day, that quote will pop up. So you can literally release, like reading something like this is telling me to release my fears and wake up tomorrow calm and excited. And you can build belief in calm. You cannot build belief out of fear. You cannot build belief out of anxiety. You cannot build belief in stress. You can out of calm and intention and flow and quiet. So that I hope that's as powerful for you as it was for me. The other thing that really, really helped my belief is I dove into my deepest fears because fear is what was crushing my belief, or expectations or not meeting my own expectations is what was crushing my belief. Like, I mean, you look at the things that you've accomplished in your business and you look at the things that you haven't accomplished in your business. I bet you've accomplished way more with it. Just who you are as a person. Fuck sales. I don't care about that. Screw team building. That's not important right now. What we're focused on is what we have done. Okay? What have you done? Have you gained more confidence? Have you lost weight? Have you changed your nutrition and that has changed your genetics and that has changed your future children's lives? Have you developed a better relationship with your spouse? Do you have girlfriends now? All of those things are things that you have accomplished because of this business. But my belief waned when I started to focus too much on what I have not accomplished. And, you know, I've been very, very open about this. But my husband and I took a massive pay cut. And if I can be quite frank, we went from making about $108,000 a year to making $46,000 a year this year. That's massive. And it's scary. It's really scary. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't scared. And that's when that fear crept in. For a really long time, I was like, oh, it's going to be fine. It's going to be great. It's going to be easy. And I was like in that flow and I was like, I'm going to call in all this money. I'm not even worried about it. And then as soon as Jet started to be fearful, when I was not fearful with him, it made him angry. It made him worried that we were not seeing the same thing or had the same goals. And so that his fear kind of squashed my belief. Other people's fears can squash your belief. And so your belief has to be so strong that nothing can shake it. The biggest thing I did was I said my fears out loud. I'm not scared of money. Here's what I am scared of. I'm scared of Jet being scared of money. It's not silly. I'm scared of my husband's reaction to money because I know how that affects me. I know how that changes me. And I know how that changes my business and affects my business and affects my day-to-day life and affects my energy. And the best thing I did was that we had like an hour and a half long conversation last night. And we talked about Beachbody. And there's no doubt in my mind that Beachbody has been a huge fucking blessing in every aspect, in my own health, in my own confidence, in my community, in my bank account, in everything. But that's hard to see when your belief is gone. And so I told my husband, I said, my biggest fear is that you don't see the value and that you are disappointed in me, or you are disappointed in where I'm at. Because I talked for so long about, oh, well, I'm going to be making X amount of dollars a week by this time. By this time, I'm going to be making X amount of dollars this week. And it just hasn't happened yet. And I told my husband that. I said, I spoke like that because that's what I truly believed. And my ego is really hurt that hasn't come true. My ego is bruised. Like, I feel far from you because my ego is protecting me. My ego is going, no, don't say that out loud. Don't tell him you're embarrassed. Don't tell him you feel naive. Don't tell him that stuff. And your ego comes out when you're scared. And when you don't believe, that's when you're scared. You can rid yourself of fear by stating your fears out loud, and then you can build up your belief. It's almost like your fears are like this, like a hollow something. And when you say it out loud, you just crack it open. And then inside all of those fears is that belief. And it just like releases into the room so that you can feel all of that belief. And it was like, as soon as I told him how bruised my ego was and how I felt, it was like, oh, I'm not so scared anymore. I'm ready. I'm ready to start building that belief again. And I read that quote out loud, and I made Jet read it out loud. I made him stand in my office and hold my hand and read this fucking thing out loud. And the next morning I listened to that YouTube video from Chelsea Pearson, and I have just been like, baby, I'm back. And that's how you overcome fear and build belief. And I'm here to tell you that if you can't believe in you, I'm here to believe in you. If you can't believe in your business, I believe in your business. If you can't believe you can lose the weight, I fucking believe that you can. And whenever your belief bucket runs out, I am here to fill it back up. If you have no belief, lean on me, find me. I am your belief. I see you for what you are becoming. I see you for who, that's why you're here. I didn't recruit you because I needed another number. I didn't ask you to be part of the team because I wanted a sale. I asked you to be here because I saw who you would be because of this. I saw who you could be because of this opportunity. I see it now. I still see it. And I see bigger, better, happier, richer, healthier versions of that person now than I did when you joined me however many months ago. I see that person. And I'm here to fill your belief cup. And I'm here to tell you that I know you can do this. I know that you can do whatever you want with this business. Every single one of you is absolutely 100% capable of changing another person's life. You're capable of changing 2 people's lives. You're capable of impacting 3 people's lives. You're capable of doing that every month for the next 1,000 months. You can do that. You, in my head, you are already doing that. That's why you are here. I believe in you. I believe in you. I believe in you. I'm here to fill your belief cup, as many refills as you need until you can find your own belief, until you can find your own. Whenever you run out, you come to me and I will fill your belief bucket. Okay? You're going to learn how to fill it yourself. I know you are, but until you feel that belief, I'm here for you to lean on. I'm here for you to say, hey, I need some belief. You can just have it. It's free. You can have as much as you want, because I've got a fuckload. So I believe in all of you. I believe in the impact you're going to make on other people. I believe in the impact you're making on yourselves, your family, your bank accounts, your circle, your community, your friends, your family. I believe that they are better off because you are who you are. So I love you guys so much, so much. And there's a reason that you are here. You have to believe in that reason. You have to find it and believe the fuck out of it. Okay? I don't have a good way to close this because I'm like too fired up right now. So I believe in you.